What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Tuesday evening drive. I'm just going to start out saying I might look a little bit sweaty, a little bit disheveled, and that's because, first of all, I need a haircut. I'm going home tonight, and I'm going to cut my hair because I cut my own hair, and I really need a haircut. It's just long, but I've done a lot of activity today. Like with doing YouTube full time, it's just awesome because I can set my own schedule and I can get a little bit ahead. Then I can have like a day off to some extent. Like I'm still gonna spend the rest of the night like doing YouTube stuff. But today I got up and I stopped by my parents' house and then I played golf with a friend. So I don't know if you can see my golf clubs in the back. They're gonna be rattling today. And then we came back, and then we worked out, and then went up to the grocery store. Steaks were on sale, so we grilled up some steaks, and then we went outside and played basketball, and it was just amazing. It was just great. You know, it's not like that every day. Like, you know, every once in a while my friend and I can hang out and do stuff like that, but I just feel spoiled sometimes, you know, and I'm just like, I don't deserve this. But, you know, whenever I remember, like, that I could do stuff like that, have a day like that, you know, in the middle of the week, whereas before with my old job, it would have to be a Saturday, and if it rains on that Saturday, no nothing. But it just reminds me that I just want to thank you guys so much for all your support. You know, it's because of you that I can do this full time. So I appreciate it so much. You guys are great. But yeah, so that's why I might look like I was sweating today, because I was. Might look a little sunburned, because I might be. But yeah, my hair is just really, really bad. Really long and bad. But I will cut it tonight. So anyway, guys, welcome back to another Tuesday evening drive. If you're new, every Tuesday I answer your questions. Follow me on Twitter. And speaking of Twitter, I want to tell you guys, I don't really use it that much. If you follow me, hopefully you're not annoyed. Most of the time I have the connection between Twitter and YouTube. When I like a YouTube video, it shows up on Twitter. So that's most of my tweets, and I want to do more like personal tweets. Like, I'll tweet a lot in my mind of like something that happens in the day, like that annoys me, or like that I could complain about, and I'm just thinking, I don't want to do that. I don't want to complain on Twitter. I want it to be a place where I make you guys happy. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try to be more active on Twitter and maybe like, I don't know, say something funny or tell you jokes. No, I don't know. But I don't use a lot of Twitter, but I want to do that more. So whether it happens or not, we will see. But yeah, like I said, just follow me on Twitter. On Tuesdays, I'll say, you know, what do you want me to talk about? And then you'll tell me. For example, Ty Design said, what are you most impressed with about E3 so far? I was going to go to E3, and I had the chance. There's a ticket waiting for me, but I decided not to go. I had some friends who, you know, I invited to go, and they were going to, but one by one, people couldn't go. So it was just like, do I want to go by myself, or do I not? So I decided against it. But you're still going to hear everything that happens. I just won't get the hands-on, you know, for the early release stuff, which I'm fine with. But I haven't really caught up with E3 too much so far. I don't know, like, everything that's been announced. I heard that Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming to the PC, which is sweet. Really excited for that. And I saw Call of Duty Advanced Warfare released a new, like 9-minute video of gameplay that it just looks absolutely incredible. It's awesome. It looks like a huge jump compared to the previous system. You know, it looks like it's next-gen based, and the gameplay just looks amazing. So I'm that's the thing I'm most excited about from E3 so far. I've always been a Call of Duty fan, ever since the first ones. But when Modern Warfare 2 came out, that's when I really got into it. So yeah, that looks really exciting. Like I said, I haven't kept up with it too much. So put in the comments what you're most excited about from E3, what they've announced, and then have some nice friendly discussions, and then you will help keep me up to date as well. Yeah, so good question. Next one was from Sergeant Craftmaster or Sergeant Mastercraft, I forget. He said, what's your favorite movie / TV show / anime? I'm just going to answer the anime one. And a lot of people know this. You can tell just by my skin. It's Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Z. I own all of Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. I own it all. I just have them. And in my free time, or like when I'm eating lunch or dinner, every once in a while I'll pop one in and start watching it. And I know, like, I'm 28 years old, but I still watch it. It's something I grew up on, and it's something that I just still love to this day, and I still enjoy it. So Dragon Ball Z is just great, and I highly recommend it if you've never watched it. I never watched the original Dragon Ball series, so I'm actually kind of in the middle of watching those and catching up on all those. Next question was Captain Killjoy. Are you excited for the summer and everything that it brings? Oh yes. Oh yes, I'm excited. Like I'm talking about today, the stuff that I did today. Went golfing and, played basketball outside. That stuff is just great. And, and we had such a rough winter this year. Winter just demolished us. We hit a record of snowfall in Michigan this year. And the temperatures were record lows. It was all just brutal. So I was ready for summer. And now that summer's here, I'm just loving every minute of it. Next question was Mr. Crafty. How do you deal with rejection? Dude, that's a great question. I don't know if you are dealing with this currently, but I'll start out by telling you how you don't deal with rejection. You don't deal with rejection by locking yourself in your room, turning on a sad song, and just looking off into the distance, really sad, and, just having just a woe is me pity party. You don't do that. You get rejected, you don't do that. You know why? Because nothing good comes out of it. What good can come out of just, sitting and crying and feeling bad for yourself? Nothing. What you do, I don't know what kind of rejection we're talking about, if it's like a friend, or like a group or a girl, rejecting you. What you do, you keep your head up and you're like, their loss. Because you're a great person. They don't see that, so that's their problem. And really, they're doing you a favor, because you don't want people like that in your life. If someone's going to reject you, that's not the kind of person you want in your life. You want people in your life that are going to encourage you, that are going to acknowledge, yes, you have faults. I have faults too. Everybody has issues. Everyone has problems. But I'm still going to be there for you, even though, I might not agree with something or whatever. That's the kind of people you want in your life, not someone who's going to reject you. So, you get rejection, you move on, you say, well, I didn't know that's the kind of person you were, but goodbye. And then you move on, and you move on to something bigger and better. So, it's easier said than done. I've been rejected before, and I've played the game where you're just like, you feel real bad for yourself, and it's just like the self-pity kind of thing. Like I said, it's just no good. Nothing good comes out of it. So, keep your head up, and then you just say, their loss, I'm moving on, and it's really just better in the end, you keep your self-confidence that way. You don't lose like your dignity. You don't feel like, you know, you're questioning what kind of person you are, you know? So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Like I said, it's easier said than done, but this is the best way to handle it. Just know you're an awesome person, and the other person is not the kind of person you want in your life. Last question. What was the last question? Oh, it was, who is this? Mythical Gaming. Are you excited? No. Well, it's kind of a combination. Are you excited to be an uncle / are you going to be spoiling your niece? I am very excited. I'm really excited to be an uncle, and yes, I will be spoiling her. And it's crazy. I don't have, like I said in a previous video, I don't have a lot of baby experience, so I'm excited to get more experience being comfortable holding a baby and stuff, but I think I'm just going to love her to death, and it's just going to be amazing. So, it's coming up soon. It's coming up soon. I'm really excited. But guys, we're running out of time. Check out yesterday's Attack the B Team if you haven't seen it yet. I'm aiming to get another one up tomorrow. We're going to start working on, I'm going to call it the archives, the storage room. So check that out. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.